Welcome back to a brand new season of Entertainment on Point. EOP is going through some big changes this year, starting with our return to the Point Park University Center studio. And I'm sure you're wondering if this has become a one-man show. Well, not yet at least. Let's welcome my new producers and co-host, EOP favorites Marley Pinchot, Coldy Alejandro, and Sarah Gibson. Hey y'all.
Hello. Hi.
I'm so excited to be going on this journey with you guys.
I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
Yes, well, I'm super excited to have you all take on larger roles this year so that I'll be able to leave EOP in good hands. Now, as always, first things first on Entertainment on Point, we've got the hottest breaking entertainment news every week. Yes, that's right, every week now. Okay, so let's get to the point and let Marley walk you through a heartbreaking story that's hitting Pittsburgh very hard.
Thanks, Wyatt. This past week, thousands of people grieved over the loss of Pittsburgh rapper Mac Miller. He was pronounced dead at the scene in his California home Friday afternoon. Although sources believe the 26-year-old's death was due to a drug overdose, the results have not been confirmed yet. Mac struggled with substance abuse for a while. Back in May, he wrecked his G-Wagon into a utility pole and later charged with a DUI for blowing 2 times over the legal limit, According to TMZ, Mac also depended on drugs and alcohol to help him cope after the breakup with Ariana Grande. August brought the release of Miller's new album entitled Swimming, which took the number 3 spot on the Billboard 200 chart. The night before his death, Mac posted an Instagram story of a record player as it plays one of his songs on the album, So It Goes. According to USA Today, that same day, Mac also tweeted, quote, "I just want to go on tour." Fans were completely shocked and devastated to hear the tragic news due to his U.S. tour set to take place very soon. Mac Miller's Pittsburgh hometown honored him at Blue Slide Park on Tuesday, September 11th. This park actually inspired the title of Mac's 2011 debut album entitled Blue Slide Park. The 4-hour ceremony brought in hundreds of fans to decorate the park's iconic blue slide with candles, paintings, flowers, as well as all things Pittsburgh Steelers related. Although Miller struggled with substance abuse for a while, he turned his depression into inspiring lyrics that many could relate to. His fans not only idolized him, but he left a significant impact in the music industry. He will be greatly missed. So, what do you guys think about that?
This was honestly such a completely shocking story. Honestly, I thought we all thought he was getting it together after the car crash earlier this year. And honestly, all I can think about is Ari. Just like going through it and all of the negativity that she was receiving on social media is certainly uncalled for.
Didn't she delete or didn't she like disable the comments on her Instagram because so many people were getting upset at her for it?
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I feel so bad.
I know.
I feel so bad. Me and you were talking about it earlier, and yeah, she did disable the comments because she was getting hundreds to thousands of hate comments just saying this is your fault, you're the cause of his death, blah blah blah. What else could she do?
I think it's just, yeah.
Are they still disabled?
Yeah.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Still disabled. She didn't really say anything. She posted a picture of him. But I mean, we're honestly all just wishing him well. It's definitely a hard story hitting Pittsburgh.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, moving along to our top stories. It may only be September, but that's not stopping The Nun from spooking up the box office. Box Office Mojo reports that the newest addition to the Conjuring series was ranked number 1 in box office sales for its opening week, bringing in over $53 million. Just for some context, the second highest grossing movie for that same opening weekend was Peppermint, and it only made just over $13 million. And just to throw one more number out there, The Nun has broken the record for the best grossing opening weekend out of all of the films in the Conjuring series. Box Office Mojo reports that the first Conjuring film grossed $41 million in 2013. And while that might sound great for The Nun, the movie does not seem blessed on film review sites. Rotten Tomatoes gave The Nun a rotten rating of only 26%, basing its ratings off of reviews from outlets like USA Today, AV Club, and other various news outlets. Despite the not-so-immaculate critical reception, excuse me, can the nun pull a Hail Mary and repeat the box office miracle this weekend? Only time will tell.
Wow.
Wow, I want to see that.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see it.
Let's go.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so have you seen like the cast list?
I have not.
Okay, so the
I have
girl,
not had a chance
my only question, the girl in The Nun who's like in the trailer, is that Thaisa Farmiga from
Yes,
Oh,
totally.
I have some things to say about her, but I'll save that for later.
Honestly, yes. But it's cool seeing a horror movie at the top of the box office. That honestly doesn't happen very often. And I haven't been keeping up with The Conjuring, but like this one interests me.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I think this happened last year too with that It remake that they released. Like yeah, that was released in September, and it was crazy how well that did.
It's honestly, everyone's ready for that spooky season. They want it to just get rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate scary movies though. I don't know. I know you guys love them. I know. But I don't know. I probably will end up seeing it because all my friends love scary movies and they're like, come along, and I'm like, okay. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
We've still got some juicy gossip to come with more top stories after this break, including a breakdown of all things fashion this week.
Oh yes, we're talking about flying shoes, skin implants, and more only on EUP. So, BRB.
Welcome back to Entertainment on Point. Wyatt has got the scoop on the cat fight that has the entire world asking, Team Nikki or Team Cardi?
These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is fighting shoes. Yes, despite the rumors of a peace treaty at the Met Gala, hip-hop's leading ladies Nicki Minaj and Cardi B have waged war. All fares in love and fashion week. Apparently so in Cardi B's eyes. At the Harper's Bazaar annual Fashion Week Icons party, footage leaked of Cardi B confronting Nicki Minaj over allegations that Minaj was talking smack on Cardi's baby culture. Cardi lunged towards Minaj, who was guarded by her entourage, screaming, come here," while Minaj stood by unbothered, stating, "I'm staying right here," retorted Minaj. During the scuffle, Cardi was bruised and bumped by a bodyguard before launching her platform Gucci's, ripping her gown and being escorted out of the party with her mean mug and a bump above her eyebrow. The drama didn't stop there. After remaining silent for days after the incident, Nicki Minaj took to her Queen radio show to address the drama. Nicki claimed to have never made any remarks about Cardi's daughter or parenting skills. Instead, Minaj made it a point to address how humiliated and embarrassed she was by the altercation. Nicki expressed her concern for Cardi's current state of mind, claiming she might have postpartum depression. Naturally, Nicki couldn't end the talk without another jab at the rising rapstress, saying that Cardi has, quote, built her career off sympathy and payola. Cue the bomb sound effects from Nicki's co-host. Of course, things only got messier as Cardi took to Instagram to defend herself and show stats of her album, Invasion of Privacy, selling over 50,000 units more than Minaj's latest effort, Queen. I just pray for the day that these two queens can let bygones be bygones, link up in the studio, and make some bangers together. But for now, are y'all Team Barty or Barbie?
These two just keep going at it. Oh my goodness.
won't
It's
stop.
one thing after the other. I'm with you. I just want them to come together because with both of them, they could make a really hot song. Really.
yeah.
Yeah, really. But I don't know.
I agree with you guys, but at the same time, I do have a side. I'm Team Barty.
Okay.
Because, you know what? I think I like her side of this because she is very true to herself.
Always.
And, like, she has never changed herself for the fame to be anything more elegant.
true.
She's always been, I don't know how to say it.
Brassy.
Brassy is a really good word for it. And she's not going to stop now, even when she's mad at somebody like Nicki Minaj, even when she's separated from Minaj by bodyguards. And
know.
you know what? She still looked fire, even when she left with that giant bump.
Iconic.
Like, almost
Could have
comically
been a magazine cover, honestly.
See, I was Team Barbie before this all happened. But after, it seems like if what happened really did happen, it seems like Cardi just walked away way better than
Yes.
Nicki. So.
And Nicki
Yeah.
needed to boss up. That's all I gotta say on this.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I feel like, personally, people are hesitant to choose Barty sometimes because she's still new. you know? But no, I agree with you. If I had to pick, I would choose Barty. That's just me.
Well, let's stop the fighting, girls, because now New York Fashion Week, of course, brought us a little more entertainment than just some cat fights. Sarah, why don't you tell us about a show that has got my skin literally crawling?
Could the future of fashion be in body modification? In case you don't know what I'm talking about, many celebrities, including Kim Kardashian West, Chrissy Teigen, and Tan France from Queer Eye, have been sporting what seems to be subdermal implants for the sake of fashion. Kardashian West with a necklace that beats to her heartbeat, Teigen with a patch of feathers on her chest, and France with something called the Tudor. They all credit their new looks to A Human, a fashion brand that aims to challenge everyone's views about fashion by making it less about the clothes and more about the models themselves being the clothes. While the implants do seem very real, the flagship store set to open during New York Fashion Week is being called an interactive exhibition, and those implants weren't actually surgically implanted into our favorite celebrity's skin. For now, it looks like A Human is just something to make you think, so we'll have to wait another day if we wanted those body mods for ourselves. So folks, what do you think? Is it like, can you roll with it, or did it like freak you out a little bit?
I don't like it.
I'm into it.
What?
Yes, I'm like ready. Like sign me up. I want
play
like
it right now.
shoulder pads, like horns, like growing out of me.
Yes, I saw those.
And they
Yeah.
would light up like when I get excited. Like, it would be a lot.
Did you see the
Okay.
ones that are like, they turn your feet into heels? Like your
No,
feet
but
are heels themselves?
I want that.
Shorty needs it.
See, that's just reminding me of like, I don't know if any of you ever read those Ripley's Believe It or Not books, but yeah, but that,
So true.
that's reminding me so much of the people they would have in there where they had like all the bumps implanted on them. And that stuff just creeps me out.
It's Ripley's Believe It or Not, but make it fashion.
Oh, yeah.
know?
Yes.
You know, I wasn't a big fan of it at first, and I'm still not really a fan of Kimmy K's. I'm sorry, I just didn't like it. But honestly, I'm getting to like Tan France's one. At first, it like freaked me out a little bit because there were like crystals coming out of his neck. But honestly, like the more that I look at it, the more that I live for it. Like I really like
Yeah,
it.
it's definitely a statement. I mean,
Absolutely.
if you're looking for a statement, do that. It is creepy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see that on Fashion Police soon.
All right, don't touch that dial. When EOP returns, we introduce two of our newest reporters who have got more of the scoop on what's trending on the big screens and small screens this week.
EOP will be right back.
Welcome back to Entertainment on Point. Let's check in with our new reporter Simone Hardy with a peek at some television that might give you some nightmares.
American Horror Story is back. The FX original series premiered the 8th season of their AHS series this week. This season, American Horror Story Apocalypse brings returning cast favorites Evan Peters, Sarah Paulson, and Kathy Bates to the end of the world as we know it. Fans are particularly excited as show creator Ryan Murphy has confirmed that Apocalypse will see the crossover of fan favorite seasons, Murder House and Coven. Surprise witch, bet you thought you had seen the last of Emma Roberts in her iconic Coven role. The season premiere brought fans just a preview of the satanic future that Murphy has created for viewers. And with rumors swirling of Jessica Lange making her Horror Story return later this season, I want to know, what are you guys excited for?
Ooh.
All right, so Cole, how much? You've seen a little bit of
I've
American
seen
Horror
clips,
Story.
and I mean, from what I see, Kathy Bates and Jessica Lange are amazing in it. So,
They are.
So I'm glad Kathy Bates is coming back. I really, really hope they get Jessica Lange, because she is great in pretty much anything.
I've actually been rewatching the series recently because I've been trying to force my boyfriend to watch it. And what I've realized is that they need to give Evan Peters something good, because the thing that I hated most about Coven was that I felt like Evan Peters' role was a little bit empty.
Yes.
And personally, I want them to give Taysa Farmiga as little as possible to do, because I don't like her acting very much. What do you think?
Personally, anything with Evan Peters in it is like my favorite. He is like the love of my life. I find him so beautiful. Jessica Lange, very excited of them bringing her back. She was absent and was unnecessary, absolutely unnecessary. I was so sad that she wasn't in the last few seasons. I didn't watch the last 2 seasons, but from what I left off on, I'm super excited for this next season.
All right, me too.
All right, thanks, Simone. Now let's get a look at what film is All right, shooting right in our very own neighborhood. Welcome, Skylar Ruth, with your movie news.
It appears that Pittsburgh's newest neighbor might be none other than Tom Hanks. The actor, was recently spotted in a Greensburg Starbucks as he begins early production on the film You Are My Friend, which details the close relationship between none other than Mr. Rogers, host and creator Fred Rogers, and journalist Tom Junod. Additionally, a New York subway stop has been constructed downtown on 9th Street and Penn Avenue to be used as set for the feature film. We'll have to wait and see what else Pittsburgh transforms into for this movie, so keep your eyes peeled.
Right, so personally I know Cole is a really big fan of Mr. Rogers.
So much.
So what are your personal opinions on hearing that he's going to be so close?
I am so excited. Because Tom Hanks is one of my favorite actors, because how can he not be a favorite actor?
Right.
And just the fact that he's taking on a role of Mr. Rogers, one of the, I think, the best Pittsburgh broadcast legends, I'm so excited.
I'm super excited. I used to watch it as a kid, and Tom Hanks is great. So I'm hoping since we're downtown, we'll get like a cool spotting or something, since they're starting to set up, you know?
I'm half considering getting a tent and just camping out on 9th Street where that subway is.
You should. It'd probably work out, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you might have thought cat fights were over, but the biggest cat fight of them all will go down on Fashion Riot when Entertainment on Point returns.
Welcome back to Entertainment on Point. We talked Nicki Cardi beef earlier in our show, but now it's time to put these two divas up to battle.
And don't worry, no shoes will be thrown. It's all about the fashion here on our EOP fave segment, Fashion Riot. We are joined today by Morgan Biddle and Sarah Way Wisniewski. And we will be discussing the looks that Nicki and Cardi served at New York Fashion Week.
So let's get right into things. Up first is the queen herself, Nicki Minaj, in Alexandre Vauthier Couture at the Harper's Bazaar Icons Party. Now, what do we think of this? This is the night of the fight. On the left, you can see Miss Minaj. This is her leaving the party unscathed, no shoe marks in sight, and on the right is her before entering the party, like just giving a little tiger moment with a little tiger stripe in her hair, kind of.
Well,
what do we think?
She definitely looks ready to pounce on any moment in time. I don't know. I've never been a fan of overdoing the animal print. I mean, that's just me. A little bit here and there, but I don't like it.
Not into it.
I don't like it.
I don't know. I think if anyone can do it, it's her. Like, I think she really came out looking good after that and before.
Before.
I definitely agree. I think that seems to be a constant trend now at New York Fashion Week, the new edition of like the animal print. What do you guys think? Do you think that's going to come into play more?
It definitely is. I think so. I definitely see animal print coming back, and not like just for Halloween. Like, I'm thinking animal print whenever. I like it all. I like the snake skin. I like cheetah. I like whatever.
Everything. No, but I do agree with what you said. I mean, if anyone can pull it off, it's going to be her. And, you know, walking out of that car, she owned it.
She was owning it. That's the best part.
She could be wearing whatever she wants. She owned it, and that's all that matters.
Yes.
So,
now let's look at her opponent that same night. We have Cardi B wearing Dolce & Gabbana, also at the Icons Party. On the left, we have her on the red or the black carpet. And on the right, she's mean mugging. She got her bruise, but she still knows that she's that girl. What do we think of this? I live for it. She's giving me like flamenco dancer. She's giving me like all of the Spanish Latina vibes that I want Cardi B to always give me.
yes, definitely, Latina. Yeah, I dig it.
She looks like,
like
the
it.
emoji.
Oh, she does the dancing emoji?
Yes.
Yeah, she does look like that.
That's totally her though.
Cardi. Aw.
Yeah, I love this color on her. I think it's
Yeah.
such like a statement, and the very like slicked middle part looks stunning.
And the bruise is like honestly like a cute accessory. Like bruises are gonna be in
Yeah.
next season.
I like the people remaking it on like Twitter, like putting it on with like prosthetics. And
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's so good. We live for it.
We live for it.
Next up, let's look at Miss Minaj, another night of Fashion Week. Here she is wearing Alexander McQueen. So Nicki had a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction this night. If we were to catch her from behind, we might see all of Miss Minaj. But regardless, I'm loving the wet hair wigs that she's been rocking. Like, who's her stylist? Is that Tokyo?
No,
I don't
seriously.
think so.
No, I do. Yep, let's talk about the hair real quick. I love the wet looking, not overdone hair. I know Khloe Kardashian does it a lot, and all the Kardashians do it. It just looks like you don't try hard, and
Yes.
it's just a
In a good
natural,
way.
yeah, in a good way. I think it looks amazing, and the purple just tops it all off. So I love it.
Like, how do you do that?
I
What
know.
products?
Right? I know, it's not crunchy or anything.
I buy that that beach wave stuff. I don't know the correct term for it, but it's this beach wave stuff, and it kind of does it, but then it gets all crunchy. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
We all just need our wigs.
We all just need
We
our
all need our wet, like, beach wigs.
Yes, but what about the dress? Do you guys like the dress?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I could do without it.
Yeah, I'm kind of neutral on the dress. It's kind of just like a big billowy thing that kind of hides her body, and that's like, she didn't show enough of her body, I don't think, for
Yeah.
Miss Minaj at Fashion Week.
I think
Yeah.
the hair was definitely the standout with this look.
Completely.
For sure.
And let's follow up with Cardi B in Tom Ford at the Tom Ford Fashion Show. Here we have her. I absolutely love this look of Cardi. I think she looks classic. She looks sleek. The dress fits right. The only thing I wish is, like, I wish she would have worn this when she were pregnant. Like, how gorgeous would it be with all of that ruching, that belt, like, around a baby bump? Like, I mean, no shade, Cardi, but, like, your shadow, like, is giving me that silhouette. And that's the
Yeah.
silhouette I want to see.
I do like that. I mean, it's simple, it's timeless. And when I look at that, I like it. It's yeah, it's simple. I like it.
I really like that it's something different for her. I feel like she tries really hard to make like a standout like impression of her looks, and this is very like classic, and it's nice to see that side of her.
Yeah.
Classic B.
Classic V. Yeah. And I feel almost she's taking kind of a step back. I mean, she just gave birth and everything. So this is another side of her, like you said, which is it's nice to see.
Nice
it's
to see.
different.
Yes.
Yeah.
And our last Nicki Minaj look is from the opening ceremony gala after party, where we don't know exactly who she's wearing, but it's a combination of a puffer jacket. She's got this vinyl-y pink dress on. If you see on the left, she has puffer boots, which she didn't wear inside. That's almost my favorite part of the outfit. That's such like a fun accessory. And then like the goggle, like, I don't know. What do we think of this? Are we into it? Are we not? Is she just starting dressing early or what? What is she up to?
I don't know.
I like the shoes and that's it.
It doesn't go together. I don't know. I'm not really seeing the look. I'm not seeing it. I don't know.
I think she's kind of going back to like her old roots with like Barbie Nicki Minaj with like the
That's what I was
bright
thinking.
pink,
Yeah.
which I love that. Like I live for that. But then the rest of the look just like you said, it doesn't go together for me.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I love the color and I love that she's trying to be fun, but it's just like, I feel like it's getting repetitive and
Yeah.
it's stuff we've seen before and it's
Right.
just kind of like something you could find at a dollar
Yeah.
store down the street or something.
And you brought up like trying. I feel like she's trying too hard almost
Yeah,
to try
that
to
mean
get.
mug she had on, that was after
Yeah.
the Cardi thing. That was a different day, but she was just on
Yeah.
Barbie.
Mad
Mad Barbie.
Mad Barbie. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let's take a look at our last look from Cardi B. She's with hubby Offset, and they're both dressed in Jeremy Scott after Jeremy Scott's fashion show. Again, we see this animal print, and dare I say it, I think Cardi did animal print better. I love the fit of the pants. I love the oversized jacket, giving her that structured shoulder, giving me like a total 80s moment. And she just looks classic. The pop of pink on her eye makes a cheetah pop. I'm obsessed with this look. I won't talk about Offset. Like, save that for another show.
But I like it.
We like
I really
it?
like it. She's sexy, but it's also, it's not like boom. You know, it's really
In your face
Yeah,
classy.
in your face. It's classy. I really like it for sure.
I gotta give it to her. I'm normally Team Barbie, but I kind of think she won this one with the animal print.
Yeah.
Honestly, and menswear is such a big trend this season that we're seeing. So seeing her toss that animal print and the menswear in, like, she knows what she's doing. She knows her references, and she's dressing so that these designers keep giving her that stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. Well, who do we all think won this little fashion riot? I am definitely saying Cardi B won it for me.
Oh yeah, no,
I
hands down.
agree.
Yeah,
Hands down. Sorry, Nikki, don't talk about us on Queen Radio.
she tweets us.
I know.
That'd be so bad.
Well, that wraps up this week's Fashion Riot. Thank you guys for joining in on the fun. But now we want to know online, who do you guys think dressed to the nines to the best? Let us know on social media. Are you team Barbie or Barty?
Thanks for joining us for our season premiere of Entertainment on Point. Tune in every week to catch all of your fave hosts dish on your fave celebs.
And don't forget to follow EOP on social media. Share the show with your mom, your dog, or your publicist. Until next time, for Entertainment on Point, I'm Cole D'Alessandro.
And I'm Sarah Gibson. Bye, guys.
Bye.